What else is there? Let me see. Do y'all want to pay any attention to Will.I.Am saying that, in his opinion, Black Thought is 1 million times better than Jay-Z?
We could.
All right, have at it. You skipped the last one. Take this hip-hop one.
Oh, okay, fair enough. First of all, I think it's completely fine to have your own opinions. I rank people above Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. It's like the greatest versus best conversations we have with quarterbacks. I think he's the greatest, and it's pretty hard to dispute that. But there are people that technically rap better.
Leaps and bounds better.
Yeah, if that's what you're into, then that's what you're into. Like,
I agree with that.
I think his points that he was making was basically like the subject matter is often the same with Jay-Z, and he can't freestyle as well as Black Thought, so that's why I place him higher. And I'm not mad at that.
I understood his explanation, which was Jay-Z has said everything that he can say. So I keep hearing the same thing rapped differently versus Black Thought, who every time I hear him, I'm liable to hear something I've never heard before from a wordsmith.
Right.
And see, I think that's unfair to Jay.
How so?
My body of work is bigger. Yeah, I've been more consistent for a longer period of time.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That doesn't have to be true.
I don't know. There's probably more Black Thought verses that are out on major label releases. They might not be hit records in the way that you're thinking.
I'm just saying in terms of,
it's like 10 Roots records, and then plus his solo catalogs and features and all that. There's a lot of Roots records.
It's a lot of Jay-Z verses. Just
it's not apples to oranges.
You think that?
I'm not going to sit here and say that there's way more Jay-Z verses than there are Black Thought verses. I don't know if that's true.
I don't have the definitive.
Well, don't get stuck there anyway.
Yeah, but I was going to say, but that's a major part. That if I keep playing basketball every single day, you see me play basketball all the time, you're going to know my moves. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I play occasionally, you might not. I might hit you with some shit that you be like, oh, I might know he had that in the tuck. I just think that the body of work is bigger, so you got less to pull from. But to Parks' point, I think there's nothing wrong with him saying that he thinks Black Thought is a better rapper than Jay-Z. There are people that could put words together just as good, if not better, than Jay-Z. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. That's his opinion. Especially Will.I.Am might not want to hear this. He might not want to hear Reasonable Doubt. True. No matter how well written, that subject matter that Reasonable Doubt gave and presented from the life of a dealer in 1995, that might not be Will.I.Am's wheelhouse. So it might not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just might not be his thing.
You said what?
Thought does have more verses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with that. I think that's perfectly fine.
I don't think there's any wrong answer here. Music is subjective. Think whatever you want to think. If I'm lending my brain to this, I think some wacko shit. So while Will.I.Am can say whatever he wants, I feel like if you rap like Will.I.Am, then and that's not, I'm not trying to be funny. It sounds funny, but I'm not trying to be funny.
Yo, shut up. Yo.
Seriously. Yo. Like if there were a conversation about hit records, I'm going to take Will.I.Am's word before Joe Budden.
Sure.
Okay.
He has more experience in crafting what that looks like than me, or being successful in it. I think the people who are lyrical miracle have a little more experience in the boundaries of lyrical miracle. So Will.I.Am might not know how much world there is underneath the same topic.
Oh, yeah, that's not fair, because before Fergie popped Black Eyed Peas were like an underground rap group. He was on all the lyricist lounge type circuits, whatever's going on the West Coast. Like, he comes from like hip hop. He might not be the most lyrical miracle, but he can speak on it.
Anybody can
He was
speak
in them
on
circles.
Anybody can speak on it. Maybe I need to get educated with that side of Will.I.Am. I have never heard a verse from him that would make me say, hey, I want to know what he thinks about Black Thought and Jay-Z. And Will.I.Am was supposed to come here at some point. I don't know what happened to that, but I would have loved to have this conversation with him in person. But again, anybody can think whatever they...
Yeah, he's a rapper, though. I'm just saying, don't get the pop Fergie confused from what he comes from.
Okay.
He was like a raucous kind of offshoot.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know that about Will.I.Am.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
Before Fergie got in there, that was them. They were like, they had preem beats and were doing like modern De La Soul vibe music.
Oh, get out of here.
Modern, like a tribe, all that native tongue.
Well, I gotta hear one. Pull up first. Come on.
I mean, I'm not going to say you're going to hip hop.
Too late. Nope, too late. Too late.
I didn't know that. I never.
Look, when people talk about Black Thought, they're not hyping him up just to be different. They're reacting to years of consistency.
Hey, freeze. We got it.
From Q-tip to chapstick.
Hey, see how sucking at me with that? Yo, I never even heard that side of it.
Pull that file out, son.
Yo, real quick. Let me hear some of that.
You don't remember this record? This was kind of a...
I got it. I can't climb it like I wanted to.
Yeah,
that's lyric. I get it. I get it. Will.I.Am, he went on to mention Monch, right? So I shut the up. I understand that train of thought. Like, I can't name... Nobody raps better than Pharoah Monch.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people that could walk in the room and say, I rap better than the whole world. Black Thought and Pharoah Monch is on that list. I just think Jay-Z is on that list too. The three of them are on that list.
It's just
for me,
talking
for different reasons.
Different reasons.
Pharoah Monch could walk anywhere with a basketball and a rim.
Yeah, he's putting the buckets.
There's some names that go on there that I wouldn't put on the best rapper
And
list.
it don't matter who's in there. It don't matter who's in there.
It kind of goes back to the alien conversation that we had years and years and years and years ago. There's like greatest rappers and there's like the alien rappers.
Right, and they might not be, even when you start talking that other list, their names might not even come up.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't own...
It's only a couple of them that's on both
They don't
lists.
even...
Yeah.
Pharoah Monch don't own a radio. Like, he don't know what's being played. He don't know.
He owns the radio, but he's intentionally not pressing play on that bitch.
Yeah, Pharoah Monch is in there with a saxophone talking about Jim Crow or some wild shit. Pharoah Monch don't care about the hits
At all.
I'm so glad I was able to go on tour with some of these alien niggas, man. Those are good times, those tours.
I bet they were.
Yeah, no, they were. Shout out to Monch.
Yeah, for sure.
What else?
So recently, Will.I.Am made headlines when he said that Black Thought is 1,000,000,000 times better than Jay-Z. Naturally, that set off a firestorm online, because when you make a bold claim like that, especially involving someone like Jay, it demands a deeper conversation. But let's actually look at why some people feel like Black Thought is on a whole different level. First off, Black Thought is a technician. He's not just a rapper who makes music. He's a surgeon with the pen. Every bar is tightly constructed, layered, and often packed with metaphors, wordplay, and cultural references that don't just sound good, they mean something. He rarely, if ever, stumbles lyrically. Whether he's on a freestyle or a live performance, he brings the same high-level lyricism every single time. He's one of the few MCs who never sounds out of place, no matter the beat or setting. For purists, for the heads who value pure bars and technical excellence, Black Thought is often considered untouchable. On the flip side, Jay-Z is a master of many things. His genius is in his ability to balance lyricism with storytelling, charisma, business acumen, and cultural impact. Jay knows how to make a hit that also has meaning. He's evolved with time, stayed relevant for decades, and carved out a legacy that goes far beyond rap. So when people compare the two, it really depends on what you value more. Do you care more about the technical side of rapping, or the artistic influence and cultural weight behind the music? A lot of people who ride for Black Thought aren't trying to dismiss Jay-Z. What they're saying is that when it comes to raw mic skills, Black Thought is simply in a class of his own. He doesn't need flashy marketing or a big rollout. He just steps up to the mic and delivers world-class bars with no gimmicks. That's why his Funk Flex freestyle became an instant classic.